So hi everyone, guess what? I am back. This one's a Jeep Walkaround. Now I have a 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, as you can see there. I have a bunch of stickers everywhere, and don't nag me about that. I like stickers. Alright, I'm not the type that's like, oh, I got a sticker, yeah, you're a bitch hole, I got a sticker, yeah. Yeah, screw you. I just like stickers. I think it makes the paint look better. The boring paint. So, what do I have? I have a 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee, or JGC. For those of you wondering what that means, I have an Iron Rock Off-Road 3.5-inch lift kit, benchmark series. I'm using 31-inch tires. They're the Goodyear Wrangler Authority 311050 R15s. Lights I'm using are... What lights am I using? Rigid Dually Spots. Spotlights, yeah, Rigid Dually Spots, and a Wayland light bar. You can see there it's a Cherokee, a 97 Cherokee center console, also with the Cherokee shift boot, because the AX15 transmission swap was from a Cherokee, and the handle didn't contour with my old center console. So I just, instead of welding and bending and stuff, I just somehow decided to think that swapping in a center console would be better. So it worked out anyway. There's my tire on the right side, reversed from where it usually is. I have a piece of wood there to serve as a kind of like a storage compartment. I also have a fire extinguisher and a Pioneer 12-inch W303 sub with a homemade sub box. Those are my cones, 3 of them, $60. They have little ovals at the top, which sure help. I tell you, with like putting tape through them or tying them to something, I have a CB radio. It's Forget Midland something, I think. I'm not sure, but it's been all over the world. Got it from a friend in the 4x4 group. There's some switches there. The left one's a bass knob. One to the right of that is my roof light switch. To the right of that, with the black handle, is the momentary switch to change the patterns. And to the right of that is cruise control, because I have a standard. That is my winch and bumper. The bumper is homemade. The winch is a T-Max 9500. Yeah, the bumper's seen some abuse. Painted it last year in the summer. Gonna have to do the same thing this year in the summer. I'll do a video on that, by the way. There's my pedals, kind of bent and out of shape. And my clutch is kind of a piece of crap. It's really stiff. I took the liner off the hood because I was sick of washing it. It took too long. Doesn't make a difference in sound or heat. Never had overheating problems. There's the engine. It's a 4-liter inline 6, slightly modded. First off, here is the zip tie that's holding up the breather for the front axle. I have the 1999 and up intake manifold. It's the newer style. Apparently helps with horsepower and torque and sound and airflow and all that, but I haven't seen any improvements. I also have the APN header and a bunch of wiring right next to the clutch master cylinder. You just saw a little bit there is my access hole for all my wiring. Coming over here, wiring's running across the firewall. Blah blah blah. Comes into my battery. The blue wire is my subwoofer or amp. My amp wires. I'm running 2 amps. One for the sub, one for all the speakers and the doors. Other big wires there, that are big red ones for the winch, and a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And some grounds. There's a rough country shock that I got with my Iron Rock Off-Road kit. Shot of the tires, and my rigged up exhaust. Exhaust holds up pretty good. There's my Ford 8.8 that I really love. That went in smooth. Everything's welded on nice, and works great, even though the pinion's set way too high, because I accounted for a 7-inch lift, which I'm probably not going to get now. I don't want one anymore. There's that Wayland light bar. The Rigid Dually Spots that I just drilled hard mounted to my fenders. Shot of the back again. And the switches, just going to turn on my light bar. By the way, I shot this with a Canon 600D with the 18 to 55mm kit lens. Just easy to keep things in focus. I'm using a Blue Yeti microphone as well to record my voice. I used to have a rigid 40-inch light bar. That's what that giant hole is for. And of course, that red light is for the Rigid Dually Spots. Have a listen to this, please. Hello.
You lost your feet.
Isn't that weird? She said I lost my feet. How could someone possibly lose their feet? I'm clearly walking. But until further news, I shall talk to you later.